Madness, the best damn movie show in this galaxy. Whoa, got a lot of topics. Thanks, Mladen Kulik. I see you there. Maybe you need to be on the show sometime. Really, because you sent some good topics. Captain Marvel 2 officially announced, not just speculation. I'm going to look at the article. I'm looking at Digital Spy, and apparently it is getting the team that wrote my dogs. This is perfect for Movie Madness. It's officially in the works with the WandaVision writers. Megan McDowell is in final talks to work the script, according to the Hollywood Reporter. So I'm looking at this at Digital Spy, but Hollywood Reporter is pretty legit with movie news. And Marvel is also apparently looking to hire a female director for the sequel. Now, the argument is that that's identity politics. Did they say we're excluding male directors? No. So there's an argument to be had there. I think it's overblown. And you know what? SJW comic book characters and comics and projects are going to exist whether you like it or not. And the only way to move forward is to at least try for progress and meet somewhere in the middle. And I've long said this war on identity politics, there is no winner. You're going to have to live on this earth with everyone. You're going to have to get along. And just saying SJWs are mentally ill and making fun of them constantly. Look at what happened to the Joker. The certain segments of the fandom love the Joker. Would that guy have been picked on the internet? I think so. People are people. SJWs are people too. And I'll tell you what, they are not exclusive to the left. I 100% know that. I actually think there might be more on the right. No, I shouldn't say that. I've engaged with more on the right than the left. I can say that honestly. And yes, they do exist. Well, I am going to come back with Midnight Madness. I'm actually putting stuff on the back burner because it has hit the fan. Firestarter is here, and he's bringing the heat nightly. Those collabs we're doing, Firestarter, along with me, you, and Lunga, and man, they're getting some eyes on it. I think it's pretty. I got to see how many. No, I'm not gonna check on you know who. I'm not gonna check on the who that should not be named. But I was just gonna say a lot of videos started to come out. That's all I'm saying. Let me get to the chat here. All right, Cousin Angel of Yonkers, higher, further, faster. I know you're happy about Captain Marvel 2. I watched it on Netflix. I didn't think it was bad. I don't think it was great either. I'll be honest. But since this triggering snow SJWs, and I'm not gonna. Well, I have to signify the left or the right. Right-wing SJWs triggering them. I have become a fan of Brie Larson. Not necessarily for her acting ability. I'm not saying she's a bad actress, but that's why I'm become a fan. I just love the way that she comes out with a Instagram post or something about with her arm around C-3PO and say, did someone say Star Wars? And then have the internet go crazy. Man, I want that kind of power. Maybe I have that kind of power over my biggest fan, but I don't have that kind of power. At least not yet. But this madness is spreading. Mladen, tell me if you ever want to come on the show. And I'm not putting pressure on you, but in Twitter, if you want to DM me. Oh, I have to tweet out the stream to let people know that we're live, and I have to do it without actually tweeting the link. All right, hold on a second. Give me a moment. Oh, the Quartering is talking about epic Captain Marvel 2 news. Director gone and Brie making demands. I might have to, you know what? If you want to see me do a reaction of the Quarterings video later, I know some of you may not be a fan of his. I think I'm going to get serious though. I've covered I want to do movie news for sure, but I've put a lot of time into documenting what's happening with. Yeah, thanks, Christy. Thank you, Christy. Always looking out. Yeah, Christy. When I don't know what time your work schedule's like. Whenever I do movie madness, you're welcome to come on too. I try to do it like 3:30, 4 Eastern time, Tuesday through Thursday. That's when I can do it early in the day. And yeah, I just checked on the writer's blockhead. Stephen Walton came up in my Twitter feed. It looks like he's real busy writing volume 2. I'll read if you're really interested. I'll let me see if I can retweet what he's looking at. Check out my Twitter in a second here. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't. Oh, Milan, you're retweeting stuff already. Awesome. Man, you're a powerful ally, Milan Kolik. Wow. You're really helping me out. Okay. So we got a lot to talk about. I'm interested to see, too, who here is excited for Captain Marvel 2. And were you always a Brie fan, or have you recently become a Brie fan? Let me see here. Let me get back to the chat. My dog is causing real problems today. Why you kill the internet, man? I don't know. Anytime I try to be a little bit prepared, I got some help with some thumbnails for this one. Cousin Angel of Yonkers. Hey, Christopher Barker. Mecca McCheese. You still think the Rian Johnson trilogy is going to happen? Okay. More power to you. That's something I do not want to see. I got to be honest. I don't shill for any of. I don't tell my viewers what I think they want to hear. I tell you what I absolutely think. I think I'm pretty much proven for that. And that, you know what? It's hurt me in my sub count too. Because you absolutely can show for viewers and walk tiptoe across subjects just so you don't really offend people's opinions. And that's not what I'm about. I'm here for fun. I'm here for real conversation and strong opinions. I think we should need to give Aladdin some respect. He's he tries to be fair and balanced, but he likes the Phantom Menace. So you know what? He's here now, and a lot of you in here are not very much on board with the Phantom Menace. But I'm more on that Midnight Madness. I'm trying to be positive here because there's some cool stuff. But I'm also trying to get to the comments. I will also get to the polls yesterday. 2nd Street. It's reality. I don't know what happened. Michael S. Yo, Great Council. We're going to have a good time this Saturday on Stream Junkies on my channel. I think it's good. I think it will catch on. I think it really will. It's a perfect time to be discussing Clone Wars, The Lost Missions, Season 6. And I still didn't watch I started to watch the trailer reaction when I was watching your video yesterday, but I was at work and my break was over. I have to shut my phone off after my break on my work. So all right. Let me see here. Uh-oh. We have something to talk about later, Max. Big stream. That's a tease. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. That's something I want to hear. Christopher Barker was instantly turned into a Brie Larson fan on Jimmy Kimmel. Yes, I understand why, Christopher. I'm happy for you. Everyone that says that Captain Marvel 2 is going to be a dumpster fire, and you realize what she did on Jimmy Kimmel, that's all it's going to take to get people talking, and then do a few tweets or Instagram. I don't know much about this new writer, though. So this new writer, were the rumors wrong? Megan McDonald. I gotta Google search her. Megan McDonald. IMDb, maybe. All right, hold on. I'm checking her IMDb. I don't know if I got the right here. Let me go back here. Stick with me, because I want to research this Megan McDonald. Megan McDonald writer. Let me put that. Does anyone know anything else she's done besides WandaVision? Because meet cute, the Perceivers. There's not a lot there. Maybe they're just really happy with what she's done on WandaVision. Are you guys looking forward to that show? Are you guys looking forward to the Disney Plus WandaVision? I'm not yet. I'm waiting to see. Don Draper. React to what? To the quartering? I could do a react take to the quartering later. No excuses, Christy. No excuses. Get on this stream now. I make mistakes and I get you out of bed at night. She's a true friend. Bree fan since The Room. I haven't watched The Room yet. Maybe that's a mistake of mine. I'll go back and watch it. I have to see if it's on any streaming service. I like to see if it's available on a streaming service I have first. Big stream. Yeah. Daddy was teasing us all. All right. Okay, here's some constructive criticism. All I know is that Brie needs acting lessons before she reprises her role in Captain Marvel 2. I think she's getting something behind. Look at how she handled. I think she's even getting training on social media and how to do interviews and stuff like that. So that's subjective, though. People think she's fine as she is. She has an Academy Award, but I think she can handle certain things better. And we'll see. I want a really epic Captain Marvel too. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the first one, but I'm if you're happy about it, I'm happy for you. So Brie Larson asked for equal pay on Avengers 5, Max. That's her demand. I ain't hating. If she wants equal pay, she wants equal pay. You know what? The way she triggers people get her talking about, she has a marketing, she's her own marketing campaign. So she is worth it on that end. People are going to be talking about this for 2 years. Jolie is here. Hey, Jolie. Nice to see you. If you ever want to stop by Movie Madness, we just talk about movies and stuff. Okay. Well, you're going to get me to talk about them, aren't you? I thought I'd actually fulfill somewhat of what she was asking money for, because it's never going to happen. I don't know if it's still live. I didn't check on that before I went live. All right, so let's get to some of the topics here. And then I do have a question of the day again. And then I'll have to look at yesterday's poll results. Here's according to Christy, Brie Larson is a hit or miss for me. I liked her in The Room, but some of her other movies I don't know. I'll tell you what. Who do you think? And I don't have to name anybody. Who do you think is the biggest Brie Larson Captain Marvel fan on YouTube? Comment that in the chat. Tell me who you think. I don't have to say the name. Who do you think? Who do you think wants Captain Marvel 2 the most out of any YouTuber? Huh? Oh, hey, Dawn. My stop is coming. Okay, I'll try. I'll see you later, and there's more to come. All right, let's get to. But don't forget, who is the biggest fan of Brie Larson and Captain Marvel on YouTube that makes this type of content? Who is it? Answer that for me. All right. So, Captain Marvel 2 is officially. You know what's really interesting? Oh, Milan's a little bit different. Everyone says Jeremy. John talks like Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy, sorry. Jeremy. Yes. The biggest fan. Okay. So, it's finally official. What's interesting is that that is his Christmas. Yeah. Oh. Hey, I'm not going to highlight that next comment. No one knows what happens in that pool house. I do not know. But it's officially announced. What's interesting is, do you think they plan to announce it today? Before all these videos came out, speculating on who was going to write it, or do you think they did it as a reaction to capitalize on the free buzz that certain people in the fandom are giving Brie and Captain Marvel 2? I actually think it's possible it could be bigger than Captain Marvel 1. And I'm not just saying that just because Brie. I'm saying that because there's going to be new characters in the MCU. It's present day, so they can do a team up movie, and it's present day. So that's going to be interesting too. People are going to see how that happens. There's lots of things. So I think it has a good possibility for success. Here's some other news. Bloodshot. Is this Vin Diesel? I think it's based off a comic. It gets a PG-13 rating. Was that the right choice? Now, I do not know too much about the comic or the movie, but I think I watched the trailer a while ago. It's based on a Valiant Comics character of the same name. The film is directed by David S.F. Wilson in his feature directorial debut. I'm up for another Vin Diesel movie. I don't think he brings the audience like before. Maybe because it's Vin Diesel, it has to be PG-13. I don't know any Vin Diesel recent movie that's been rated R. That's all his movies that do good are PG-13. And here is the topic that I want to have a question on. The Silence of the Lambs TV show, Clarice. Is it a good idea? I hope for the best. I'm not waiting to hate on it, but I think even though I like Jodie Foster and she was amazing in the role, I am not too interested in seeing a crime procedural drama TV series about the character of Clarice. I didn't research if it was before or after the events of Silence of the Lambs, but what made her character so interesting is her experiencing that world and Hannibal. And I think if you put those together, Hannibal from years ago, and I was disturbed by some of the things on Hannibal, but it was a good series. It also had the actor from Doctor Strange and Rogue One, who's an amazing actor, and I don't think you could top that. So that's going to be the question of the day. Would you rather see Hannibal come back or a Silence of the Lambs Clarice TV series? Shang-Chi. They are actively searching out Michelle Yeoh to join the cast of Shang-Chi. This is my most anticipated Marvel 4 single character movie. I'm really excited for it. I didn't get an image ready, but if you have not watched Kim's Convenience, it's on Netflix now. Let me Google search it. Kim's Convenience. You can easily binge it. It's a fun sitcom show where the main actor of Shang-Chi is in it. All right, let me see. I got to check to see if there's a new season too. All right, hold on a second. Let me get an image here. I can't get an image big enough. You'll have to trust me. Go watch Kim's Convenience because it's a great show. It's fun. If you like a little sitcom, if you like something fun to watch easy, it's easy to binge if you're searching for something. Another recommendation I could give, one of my favorite shows on Netflix, right? Well, it's not a Netflix show, but it's on Netflix that's easily bingeable if you like some funny sitcoms, is Schitt's Creek. I love that show. That show is great. It's about just to show you the premise, it's about a rich family that has so much money. And as a joke, I can't remember who bought it. I think the son bought it for the father, a crappy country town called Schitt's Creek as a joke. And I think they get caught up doing something with their funds. They lose everything, and all they have is the town called Schitt's Creek. And that's where they go and try to start over. A great show. I love it. The other news is that The Witcher. Now, I am going to make another topic because a lot of people say, "Oh, Netflix is in trouble." Yes, they are spending more than they earn. They are in debt. But they're doing what they have to. There's no time to lose. If you hesitate for a second, Disney is going to take over. So they have to pump billions and billions into new IPs, new properties. And I got to go through what's Netflix original, what they actually have. They have quality content. The Witcher is a big success for them, and they're jumping on that success. They can't get season 2 out soon enough, but I think they had on the back burner just in case the Witcher anime. Here is I love Henry Cavill. I got a crush on Cavill. I love him. I want him back as Man of Steel. And here is a picture of the actual anime. It's decent. I wish it was a little bit better quality. I don't know how far in the production this was before they decided to go, if it's a result of the success. But one of the best streaming series here, one of the best streaming shows on any service is The Witcher right now. It's the most popular. Maybe that will be a question too. With let me get this off here, and then I'll get some to the chat. So stick with me for the chat. And if we can, I want to go to the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'd like to take that at the end of the show to say what we think in the news, the movie news, streaming news, is the good, the bad, and the ugly, and pick one of each. You could play along. All right. And let me get back to the chat here. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, we got to work. Check out Kevin's channel. He does a fair and balanced review of a lot of Comicsgate comics. He's a very he does a great quality content, and I want him on the channel too. And especially, I'm working on that comic book cut, The People's Champion. I hear you, brother. I think yes. All right. Cousin Angel of Yonkers says the Vin Diesel film should be rated R. You think it's a mistake? Uh, Vin Diesel has a big PG-13 audience, though, from the Fast and Furious movies. Look at what happened with the Pitch Black series. Every time it's rated R, it doesn't get good box office. I wish him success. He does not have the draw of, him and The Rock got a little bit of a beef. I hope Fast and Furious come. He needs to work on other stuff for Fat. I really think he needs to sign a deal and just do the Pitch Black as a TV series. Maybe go back. Remember that game, Butcher Bay? Started out there or something. So, oh yeah, Kevin, I'll email you soon. I don't know if you're free this weekend or something, but we got a lot to talk about. Maybe for the War Council on Sunday. Maybe I'll try to do a War Council again. Doctor Strange 2. I'm really looking for Doctor Strange 2. But Shang-Chi is the one I'm most excited about. I like it when they build up new characters and when they really pump in the funds to produce a new character. It's exciting, especially since I need to go back and read some comics. I am going to go to a comic book store soon too. I'm going to pick up some comics. I'm thinking about doing Star Wars comics first. I don't know if I'd want to pick up a Shang-Chi. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't think I'll pick up Captain Marvel yet either. I'll have to wait and see. We're so far away from Captain Marvel too. But you know what? They're not afraid to announce it. And I think it's possible they even made the announcement as a reaction to trolls, to internet trolls hating. I really do think so. Look at what happened. They were trying to do something, make Mountains Out of Molehills or nothing, speculating on who's going to write it. And look at this come out. It's all planned. The best marketing campaign. Brie Larson provides it. Even if you don't like her even if you still have issues with her, you cannot deny the marketing power she has. Whatever she does, it goes trending. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Silence of the Lambs is a thriller, not horror. Watch it. I've watched it, but I'm just not as excited for the series without Hannibal. I'll have to research more on it. She-Hulk for the win. Okay. They're not making that, are they? I didn't hear anything about that. All right. Get back to the chat. Okay. The Clone Wars Season 7 poster. Are you going to join us on Stream Junkies on Saturday? And Christy, I'm looking at you according to Christy. Don't be making too many streaming plans Saturday. We need you part of the show. All right. The director of, all right. Someone says, get those comics, Max. Yeah, I'm gonna film in a comic shop like I do for my Blu-ray hunts. I would like to be in Madman in the comic shop, but I also don't want to scare anybody. Yeah, I did a video on that, Swan Pride. I did a video on that. People that are not so uninformed about the comic, ready to hate on it. I think that comment was funny about smiling. That like broke the fourth wall a little bit, but not like Deadpool. You know, Deadpool breaks the fourth wall, winking right at you. It did it slightly. It was funny, and it wasn't the cringiest thing. The cringiest thing was watching people try to get offended by it and make a video on it, and they're not. It's not for them. Or Michael S says he got Disney Plus for the Clone Wars, the Mandalorian, Rebels, and Marvel. I want the one I'm most excited about now is the Falcon series. WandaVision, I'm not sold on. I'm going to be honest. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'll wait and see. They're not my favorite characters in the Avengers, is why. Depends on your taste what you want to read right now, Max. Yeah, I think I want to start with some Star Wars. Because the reason is Darth Daddy says he might be doing some reviews. So I got to collab with him so I can read at the same time. Oh, she will be there. Awesome. Okay, mate, you might have to get. Is there a way to? Does your phone still have a hookup to a regular earbuds with a microphone? That might be. I don't know if earbuds have a microphone on it, or get a Bluetooth headset. Maybe I don't know. U.S. agent. You're talking about that for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't know how I feel about it. I would prefer me personally. People did not agree. My dogs are on the show. People did not agree with me personally, but I would rather Falcon be more developed as Falcon before. Not that I'm against him eventually taking up the mantle, but I think I want to see more Falcon. Swan Pride brings up a good point. Still salty about Bucky being so underused in Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, the Winter Soldier is one of my favorite Marvel films, and kind of took a back seat a little bit with Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah. Cousin Angel of Yonkers says U.S. Agent is going to be dope. I'm not sure yet. I got to see what Daddy wants to do because I kind of want to review it together. You just have to have a YouTube channel. That's it. You have YouTube and go to StreamYard.com. All right. I'm going to go to Twitter now. Oh, Mladen also sent me some topics. He also sent me the topics for Movie Madness, and you can do this too. If you don't want to comment on my video, you could send me a private DM. Topics for Movie Madness. WandaVision writer Megan McDonald was hired, so we did cover that. Matt Damon to reunite with Ford v Ferrari's James Mangold for the. Oh, I got to click on that. It's on JoeBlow.com. The Force. Let me read that. I'm always excited about Matt Damon. He has a few hits and misses. Matt Damon will play Denny Malone in The Force, an NYPD detective who runs an elite crime fighting squad who bends the law so often that he soon loses the line between good and evil and becomes ensnared in a corruption scandal. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. James Mangold. I love James Mangold. So I'm all about that. Definitely. Logan. I still like the Wolverine. Did you guys like the Wolverine too? I like the Wolverine too. And then let me see here. Go back to it. Oh, I lost it. Okay. 310 to Yuma. That's one I got to go watch again. I haven't watched it in a long time. I want to revisit that. And Copland. I don't think I saw Copland. And I want to see. I got Ford v Ferrari pre-ordered on Steelbook. You know what's exciting to me too? I used to be an opening weekend movie guy, but I also do save money because I know if I'm gonna buy the Steelbook anyway, it's kind of exciting. I don't want to hurt the box office anyway, but it's kind of exciting to not even see it and then get the Steelbook brand new with the movie you haven't seen yet. Christopher Barker says Legends, Star Wars Legends for him. U.S. Agent is more of a radical Captain America. Okay. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about it. Yeah, I hear he carries a gun. So that could be interesting. That's also interesting for Disney Plus. Yeah, you don't even have to plug it in, I think. All you have to do is be signed into your YouTube channel and then go to StreamYard.com. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I first did it, and after that, it keeps all your info. Yeah, I liked it too. I like it for different reasons. I still think Logan's overall better. Buku. Yeah, I gotta get. Hi, Buku. Hi, Buku. Thanks for coming in. I gotta get 310 to Yuma. I've only watched it once. I rented it. I always love a good Western. Malad, what do you think about that news about Quentin Tarantino using the character Leonardo DiCaprio played in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for a new series, a limited series? I think that's great. All right, let me go back to Malad. DM to me. Okay, you did send me about the anime. Oh, this is the one I didn't know yet. And yes, Guillermo del Toro, Nightmare Alley. Let me see here. All right, let me look at this. Yeah, this good job on JoeBlow.com because he immediately says what my biggest problem with Guillermo del Toro is. He's famous for movies that don't happen. People do not want to give him the budget and his vision. He sticks to his vision, so a lot of projects drop through. He's almost as famous as for the films he didn't direct as the films he did. He was tapped to helm the Hobbit films, but departed due to extended delays. His H.P. Lovecraft adaptation of The Mountains of Madness, starring Tom Cruise, never saw the late day. He had a live-action Dark Tale on Pinocchio in the work for 12 years. Ooh. I didn't know about that one. You know, that would be another interesting question of the day for Movie Madness. A poll. What Guillermo del Toro movie what Guillermo del Toro project that did not happen would you like to see the most? Isn't that a great topic? Isn't that a great question? Hell yeah, it is. Yes, it is. All right, but let's get back to it. And don't even get me started on the abandoned third Hellboy film. Oh, that just pissed me off. Yes. After what we got. And you know what it was? They wouldn't give him the budget. He said, I want to do it right. Hey, Stories by Irish. Thanks for joining us. Hi, everyone. She says, here you go. Man. This article is great because it gets me. Oh, Shape of Water. Did you guys like Shape of Water? I love that one. Nightmare Alley. The news comes from courtesy of producer Dame Outstale via his official Twitter page. Excited to start shooting today on the new adventure Nightmare Alley. I don't know what it's about. Okay, here it is. Finally, I get to the good stuff. Stick with me. Nightmare Alley is an adaptation of the 1946 novel of the same name by William Lindsay Graham. The novel was previously adapted into a 1947 noir film starring Tyrone Power and directed by Edmund Golding. Nightmare Alley follows a corrupt con man who teams up with a female psychiatrist to trick people into giving them money. The con man in question, Stan Carlisle, will be played by Bradley Cooper, while the role of the psychiatrist, Lilith Ritter, will be portrayed by Oscar winner Kate Blanchett. So that's a good cast. In addition, Nightmare Alley sports a virtual who's who of talent, including Toni Collette, Rooney Mara. I love Rooney Mara. David Stratham and William Dafoe. Now that's a cast. That's how I read articles. Now that's a cast. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I wish he would still get the projects that he. That's bittersweet because I'm glad he's getting work. But man, has he worked for years on projects that never get the light of day? What is it with Hollywood and not footing the bill for Guillermo del Toro? And that is another film that we missed out on is Hellboy 3. I really like Hellboy 3. Okay. Hey J-Dub. No shame in J-Dub. All right. Okay. Thanks for joining us. We have a lot of differences of opinion here. Diversity of thought at its finest. Shape of Water wasn't good. I wasn't blown away like everyone at the Oscars. Yeah. See, my pal Milan Kulik, and I'll admit I had him pegged wrong a while ago. I thought he was like, I'll be honest, Milan. I thought you liked the drama, but I think you're trying to steer me towards movie news. And you might actually, this is the benefit of this madness I could bring where you can't find it anywhere else, is that you could eventually be part of the show. So I think Mladen knows a lot about the industry. I would like him to join me one day. It's up to him. But and that's for anyone in the chat right now. If you want to say I want a shot, I know a lot about movies and nerd culture. Yeah, I could try to accommodate that. Just follow me at Mad Max Movies 1 on Twitter is the easiest way to get on the show and have just a headset, headphones with a microphone, and have a YouTube channel that you can link with StreamYards. Hasn't seen Shape of Water. He sucks. No, I don't think he's. I think you should watch it though. Irish. Hey, maybe Irish can be with me when Mladen's on too. That would be a great combination. Irish is another great voice in the community. Pretty fair and balanced. Definitely. So let's get to the polls. And I did release another poll yesterday, but I'm not going to bring that one up right now. I'll save that for later. All right, let's see here. All right. Movie madness. Question of the day. If you could only pick one sequel to see, what ticket would you buy? Would you buy it for Matrix 4, John Wick 4, or Bill and Ted 3? You know what I figured out from this poll? Oh, what the? Sorry. I figured out from this poll is that, yeah, thanks, according to Christy. According to Christy is another one. Anytime she's free, she could be on Movie Madness, but she might be at work. But you know what? Don't work so hard and bring on the madness. That's what I say. No, I understand. I can't talk much at work either. Get back to the poll. That's what I need to do. Matrix 4, John Wick 4, Bill and Ted 3. John Wick beat out Matrix 4, but not by much, just by a smidge. 40% say they would buy their ticket for John Wick 4 if they can only pick one sequel to see. John Wick 4 over Matrix 4. And Bill and Ted 3 got more than I was expecting. So people do want to see Bill and Ted 3. I just think there's a lot of Keanu fans there. 23.3%. So that was the first poll for yesterday's movie madness. Now let's get to the second one, and make sure you're. Oh, we're losing some viewers. No, don't do that. Great, Michael S. Christopher Barker, John Wick sequel. Yeah, Mladen wants John Wick 4. I can't vote on my own polls, but I would pick Matrix 4. And I like the whole Matrix series. I'm not afraid to say what I like. I'm actually pretty easy to please. I'm very easy to please. So that just shows you. Oh, Snowdub's here. Hey, Snowdub. We got to bring that macho madness soon. The Titanic is sinking, if you know what I mean. And we got to talk about it. And people need to hear from my man Snow. All right. Bill and Ted 3 for the win? You know what? Hey, actually, look at this. Look at this. I got this recently, and I haven't watched it since I've been a kid. All right. And I need to get the sequel. But yeah, maybe that'll rekindle my love for it. I'm not a big Bill and Ted fan, but I love Keanu Reeves. So get them viewers. Matrix 4. Yeah, so did I, Stories by Irish. What's up with all the Matrix hate? It's the same as that as it is for the prequels. People liked it when they came out. Oh, it's horrible. There were still great special effects. There were some story plot points that were a little over the little out there. Oh no. My dog is misbehaving. All right. Just a few more days and you'll be ready for Macho Madness. Bill and Ted. Oh, Black Angus is here. Bill and Ted 1. Angus, we got to do something soon. Things are happening, and we're gonna bring the madness. Han's bad feelings here. Han, did you really delete your Twitter? Talk to me, bro. I'll respond to you. We could talk to you about having you on the show. I can't comment on it right now. So fair question, though. Fair question. Okay, let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly on Movie Madness. So I'm going to pick mine. You pick yours in the comments section. The good, the bad, and the ugly on today's movie news. I'm going to get back to here. Let me see here. Captain Marvel 2 officially announced. That Captain Marvel guy of YouTube, and I didn't say his name, but you see what I did there, is probably the happiest he's been in a while. Now that it's officially announced, there could be lots of videos. So, I think that's my good. That's my good. Even though, let's look at Captain Marvel again. Woo! Think what she's going to do on Jimmy Kimmel when that comes out. Yes. All right. So even though I'm more excited about this movie, Shang-Chi, and I like Michelle Yeoh, I don't think she's a game changer cast member. I'm happy she's getting the opportunity. I'm happy that they are. I'm happy that they are pursuing her for the film. For sure. Let me think about this. I got it. You know what? Since I have more when movie Matt, because I'm more learning as we go. Okay. Since we have more topics than 3 for the good, the bad, and the ugly, I'll put everything in good, and then I'll only have 1 bad and 1 ugly. So I will include this in the good. All right, and then also Netflix The Witcher is also good for me. Although I'm not like sold 100% on this art style, but more Witcher is better than less. So that's in my good. All right, now let's get to the bad. Huh. I think the bad for me, and sorry, cousin. Yas, queen. Okay. Oh, why'd you make me say that, Angus? Damn you. You're causing me problems. I was just reading your comment. Damn you, Angus. Damn you. This is why he's not part of the mod squad. No. Macho Mad Cow. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. What are you talking about? Oh, Captain Marvel? Is that what you're talking about? All right. So will this Bloodshot movie getting a PG-13 rating? I would put that in the bad because it limits the possibilities. Not that I necessarily want it to go rated R, but them just announcing it like that, I think it limits the possibilities, and it also points to that it could be that they're not that confident about the film. Another thing that happens if there is a movie that could naturally fit into a rated R, and they're not too confident, they may do a few little edits here and there to squeeze into the PG-13 to get a few more millions of dollars. Mladen says it's bad and ugly that it's sad. Okay. And my personal ugly, and I might get some flack on this, is that the Silence of the Lambs TV show to focus on Clarice. I think that's the ugly. I don't think it's necessary. I'll happily be proven wrong. And once we know the actress, I don't think they're getting Jodie Foster. So once we know the actress, I'll revisit this. But for today, it's my ugly, and I think it's unnecessary. And I did watch The Silence of the Lambs. I did not watch many of the sequels. I watched a lot of the Hannibal TV series, and I thought it was like pretty spooky and unsettling. And I think that's the way it should be. So that's my ugly. But play along in the comments. Hey, phobic, you don't even have to ask. Cancel the Angus. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yes, she was in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Like I said, I like her. I'm always rooting for her. But there's not much that she doesn't really excite me when she's announced. She's just like, okay, that makes sense. I don't think she doesn't have like amazing range. So, but I'd be willing. I'm rooting for her though. Don't put Angus in a timeout. He'll like it too much. Okay. Cancel phobic. You're not the first one to say that. To be fair, phobic Zeno, you're Angus is not the first one to ask for that. Christopher Barker, Silence of the Lambs series. Yeah, no thanks. Phobic Zeno. Okay, all right. Yes, and whining about Captain Marvel too. Yeah. Don't cancel anyone yet. Okay. And then Irish says cancel. You don't have to even say culture. It's just cancel. No, I still have hope. I'm like Luke. I see the good in you. Maybe I shouldn't. I see the good in most people. That's why I don't stop talking to people. Oh, speaking of that, we'll have to see if this Jeremy thing ever happens. Is it going cold? Does my man Macho Madness, does he get his shot to go up against Jeremy? Is that still going to happen? We'll have to wait and see. That Captain Marvel guy is back in town making videos. So I will have to try to put this together for the final round of the hater stream. So look out for that. Man, see, Mladen's always surprised me. The Manhunter 1986 was the first Hannibal movie. I did not know that, or I did not remember that. So thanks for the info. This is the type of stuff that Mladen can contribute to. I see a lot in Kylo. Hell yeah. Adam Driver, give me Adam Driver any day of the week. Yes, I love Adam Driver. I want to see that. I want to see Jeremy go full blown debate against Jolly. Yes, I want to see that. I think now is a good time to end it, and stay tuned for the madness later. Thanks for joining me. Help make this the best damn movie show on in this galaxy, and cancel Campia's the movie camper on YouTube's narrative that he is, because I don't think it's true. Help this spread this madness. Help be on the show and be part of something different where we smash the hell out of the paywalls and it's just friends talking about movies with no shilling for anything, even opinions. Yes, you can show towards a narrative or opinion just because what you think your viewer's going to like. That's what you get that's different with me. I've never, ever made a video saying I don't think people are going to like this. I shouldn't release it. Hell yeah, I do. The proof's in the pudding. See you later, guys.